I'm Marie.
And I'm Lindsay.
And 2 weeks ago, today, we were at Taylor Swift's concert and we got picked for Club Red.
It still doesn't
Crazy.
feel real. Like, serious.
But this is our Club Red story and our Taylor Swift experience.
So, hope you guys like it.
Woo! So, first, a week before, 3 weeks ago, we prepared for Club Red because we were hoping for Club Red. We thought that it was very unlikely, but we were hoping a lot. So we made 3 signs, one for Ed, 2 for Taylor.
We made a plus sign for Ed, and that lights up in the dark. And then we made a cat head for Taylor.
We also made a sign that says "You're the cat's meow," and when you turn it sideways and put the lights on, it has a 13. And then we also made our outfits, and our outfits were pretty cool. We had lyrics up and down our arms. My right arm said, "It feels like one of those nights." My left arm said, "I can't say hello to you and risk another goodbye from I almost do."
Yeah, and then my left arm said, "It feels like one of those nights," and then my right arm said, "Loving him was red," and then we had 13s on our hands, and red hearts on our cheeks.
And then we had a red bow headband on and red tights, red shoes, red everything except pants. So that was super exciting. So we got all of our stuff ready and we eagerly awaited for a week until that Friday when we got to the school early. Double whammy. Fun fact.
Yeah. And during the ride there, it actually went by pretty fast because we had like Taylor's CD on repeat.
I think we listened to it 4 times.
Yeah. We were just like so excited, like we were talking about it and we were like,
and we were just like so excited for what we didn't know. We didn't know if we were gonna get picked. We didn't know, if we were gonna meet Taylor or meet Andrea. We were so nervous.
Yeah.
We didn't, it was so scary.
yeah, we were just excited to just like go to her concert.
She was amazing. When she came out, I cried. So we got to Fargo where our concert was being held, and we got ready and we ate.
And okay, so both of us were like freaking out because the concert started at 7 and we left like at 6. And it takes a little bit to get to the dome where it was at, but it took like 45 minutes to
Waiting
wait
in
through
line.
the long line of traffic, and
It was
being
ridiculous.
it was just like so stressful because like we were afraid we were gonna miss Ed and like this Casey James guy, which it was
He was good, but
Yeah.
I
I was
love
like,
the
I don't
song
care.
Crying on a Suitcase, but it was like, and at first I thought it was Ed, so we're like running to try to find our spots,
Yeah.
but crying. Like legitly, I was crying
Yeah,
because I was like,
so-
I'm sorry, Ed, I love you.
Yeah.
So we found our seats in the dark, which was a miracle, thank you, Jesus. But so
we had our light up signs to guide the way.
Yeah,
so we were covered.
Yeah, we were good. So we're sitting in our seats and we're just waiting, and we love Ed almost as much as we love Taylor. So when he came on, fangirls unite.
Yeah, like seriously, we
Crying.
stood up and we were like,
Tears were being shed.
and then
I lost my voice.
the people behind us were like, "Can you please?"
Like,
put
I
your
hate to
signs
ruin
down?"
your fun, but
Like seriously, like I was really mad, and so then even before Taylor came out, we're like, we are not putting up with this. We're not sitting down through the concert. So we went and sat by.
these 3 really cute girls.
Yeah, and they were like
little
dressed in red too. So we were like, we could all like kind of go crazy together, I
Yeah,
guess. And
so we sat in empty seats, and I wonder like what would have happened if we didn't move, if those people were never like mean to us, because like mean.
like if we would have stayed in our spots, like if we would have got chosen, because we were down not that much further, but we were down and no one was in front of us, so you could see our signs really easily. So I guess people getting mad at us was kind of a good thing.
Yeah, and we were pretty far away still, but we were close, and we were like right on the edge of like our level, so our signs weren't being blocked. So that was really, really cool.
So we were waiting for Taylor to come on. We were just like getting pumped, and the coolest thing happens, well, so far obviously, and we get on the fan cam, and they just have this camera that goes around and shows people that are just having a good time, that like they're just fans. And we were on it, like our signs were, like the 13 sign was lit up, and we were on it for like 3 seconds.
And it was like, we were on it for the longest amount of time, except this cute little girl, she's on it for longer than us, but
Yeah, like it was only like maybe for like 4 seconds, but it was like so cool. Like,
and in my mind, I was just like, if the fan camp saw us, then Mama Swift can see us. Then we can get noticed and we can meet Taylor. So this is pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
That was really awesome. And then State of Grace comes on. I have never screamed so hard in my life. I have never been so excited.
My voice after that concert was literally
Gone for like the next week. Like it's just not coming back.
It was so exciting. Like I was shaking. It was like Taylor Swift. Like oh my gosh.
With me.
So then she moves on
To Red, and
Red,
then Holy Ground, then Red.
Yeah, Holy Ground.
So State
then
of
Red.
Grace, Holy Ground, then Red, and then the fourth song is You Belong With Me, which I was so excited to see.
Cause she does like a cool like 60s
Like 60s
group.
jazzy kind of
and it
group.
was like so unique. And then all of a sudden it was like the middle, like the first
Like it was
part of the
like the
song.
part where it was like, she wears short skirts. Like that's like the last thing I remember.
And then we were just like focusing and like screaming, and all of a sudden someone like taps me on the shoulder. I look over and it's her mom.
I hear Lindsay go, "Oh my gosh, hi!" And then I turn around, I'm like, "What? What?" And I
it was
see
her
Andrea
mom.
Swift, and I we embrace her.
Like
She's a
we
very
hugged
good
her,
hugger.
we're like, I know who you are.
Like, I love you, and I love your work. I love your daughter.
Yeah, and she was with like the security guard.
Or like
Which I
the
didn't
person
even-
that was in charge of Club Red. I don't even know
Yeah,
who she
and
was.
I didn't even know, like I didn't even notice her. Like I just noticed her mom
Yeah.
in front of me, and like she was like, "Are you girls having fun?" And we were like, "Yes!" Like,
and we knew what
yeah,
this was getting
obviously.
to. Like something was gonna
And
happen.
we're like, "Yeah," and then she's like,
She was like, "Have you guys ever met Taylor?"
we're like,
No. And then she's like,
no.
"Would you want to? Would you
We're
want
like,
to?"
we're like,
yes.
like, why would you say no? Like, oh my gosh, yeah, like,
Yeah. So we're like, yes, oh my gosh.
And
so
then-
we're like,
then the girl, the security girl, puts the wristbands on.
I'll
her
show you the
arms, and it's
wristband.
like-
This is what it looks like. It's like a red wristband and
And
put your
like-
arm out. It's
Red.
pretty exciting.
And you get a little slip telling you where to meet after the concert for the Club Red. And like,
Section 34.
seriously, I felt so bad because through the whole song, like, I didn't even focus through that song. You know?
Or the rest of the concert,
Yeah.
honestly.
Like, honestly, like when you, like, you get,
Like,
So,
I
like,
can
pick
remember
for
it in
Club
bits and
Red.
pieces.
yeah, and then you just like, you're trying to focus on the concert, but like you're meeting Taylor.
Yeah,
like,
all you can think
can't.
about is like, I'm meeting that person on
Yeah.
the stage right now.
And like, then towards like the middle of the concert, I like was focusing, and then whenever I looked down, I was like, I forgot about everything that was going on around me, and I was like, like,
And then you got like butterflies in your tummy and you're like, this
I
is
was
not
like
happening.
shaking.
And I was like pinching myself like, I really hope I'm not gonna wake up from a dream. So then the rest of the concert was just, it's a big blur. I remember it in bits and pieces, but I really can't remember it completely. I just remember immediately afterwards, I was like, holy crap, Lindsay, we did it. Like our hard work like paid off, we did it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And then I remember, I need to tell my mom. And so then I sent out this like mass text message to her mom, my mom, brother, dad's,
Yeah.
everything. And I'm like, we got into Club Red! Because we've been talking about this nonstop for the past, like at the concert for the past
Yeah.
like week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We were so excited and everyone was sending us back like, oh my gosh, what does that mean?
Then I Knew You Were Trouble and all those cool other songs, like, I just like came
then-
on.
We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together came on and we knew this was the last one.
Confetti
Confetti
was
everywhere. It was beautiful. And the concert ends and it's like this chaos of people like, and we're like, we need to get to section 34, but I don't know where section 34 is, so this is kind of a problem.
We finally found where to go.
Yeah,
like,
it was like,
and there was a whole bunch of other people sitting in this like section, and then we were like freaking out, and this girl was telling us the rules, like you can
They're
only
pretty
take
strict.
Yeah, they're pretty strict. Like you can only take one picture with her, you can only get one thing signed per person by her.
Yeah, so then we all get into single file and are being led by security like through, down these like non-moving escalators, which is kind of creepy.
And then we were like welcomed by this like
It's
tent.
decorated like a circus tent.
Yeah, and
like
it says
it's
Club
fabric
Red.
strips of red and white.
Yeah, and it says Club Red at the top. So we finally get in, and there's like booths to sit at. There's like a photo booth, and they had like pizza and candy, but food was like the last thing on our mind. So we didn't eat anything.
No,
Um,
we just like guzzled down a bunch of water.
yeah, we were like, and so we're taking pictures,
And then
and then
Taylor did so many cute things. when she was
yeah, like she walked in, everyone was like so quiet, like.
She was like, wow, this is a quiet bunch. And then she like cowered away from the group. She's like, it was
Yeah.
really funny.
So each group kind of got in their own like little area that was evenly spaced, and we were like third to last, I think.
yeah.
So we had to like wait till she went around to everyone. We were just like taking in her
beauty,
her beauty and
Her
her like
flawlessness.
her form, like literally 5 feet away from us.
She is perfect.
Yeah.
I have never seen someone as perfect as her.
Yeah, she's like tall and skinny
And like
beautiful.
not a hair out of place, man. Perfect winged eyeliner.
Yeah, so we just watched her go to each group and make funny comments and
Some
cute
of the comments
and,
were like, she was talking to this group and then she gets to the next group and she's like, hello little child! And there's this other group she was talking to where she like didn't realize that these 2 girls were part of it. So she's like, oh my gosh, are you part of this group? Why didn't you introduce me to the rest of your group? She was just like freaking out. And then the people right before us, I just remember
like
my
she was
heart.
like right there and I was like, she's coming to us
I
next.
know, like she was like, well, I hope I see you next time to the group before us. And I was like, it's happening. I'm gonna faint.
And she comes and she's like,
And she's like,
"Hello."
I love all this going on. I love
yeah,
your
and she like
bows."
hugs us and we're like,
We hugged. I know. I think I hugged her
And-
like 40 times.
yeah, she's like, I love everything that's going on. Like, she loved our outfits, our bows. And then she asked us if we did the hearts with
like,
lipstick or like
Face paint. Yeah.
And then we're like, no, it's Sharpie. And she's like, and she's like, well,
Because she did the lyrics on her arms for the Speak
Yeah.
Now tour.
and she was like, well, what really helped me get Sharpie off my body was using hairspray. She's like, you might look all red and puffy, Pikachu looking, but it will help. And then we're like, okay,
Oh, you just gave us tips. That's really cool.
yeah, and then
We gave her our notes and she was like, thanks, I'll read the notes on the plane. And then I like drew this funny picture on the back and she's like, I feel like it would be really interesting inside your mind.
And then I was like, this is the best concert I've ever been to. And she was like, yes. She
signed our
CD
CDs. She was like, thank you
sheets.
for having me.
Yeah, and then she took a picture. And wow.
Was like, well, I'll see you next time, I hope. And then her mom came by and we like took a picture with her mom.
I was like, I cannot thank you enough
Mm-hmm.
for like letting us have this experience. Like, it was like,
I am so
Her
thankful for
mom's so
Lindsay
nice.
because Lindsay remembered to say all the things that we wanted to say. I didn't. That was our Club Red story.
her mom was so nice, and Taylor was so
Taylor was
nice,
the sweetest
down to
person I've
earth.
ever met.
And
Yeah.
afterwards, we were just like freaking out. Like, it still doesn't feel real to this day. Every time I think about it, it's just like, wow, like dream. It's a
Yeah,
dream.
it doesn't feel real, so I'm so thankful. Dreams come true. Yeah.
Yeah, but I hope this kind of filled you in on our story. And if you want to know some tips and tricks that we did, we have another video that should be right here,
Or in
also
the
in the description. And thank you guys so much, and we hope you get to meet Taylor too, because
Yeah.
it's awesome.
It's amazing.
so
She's
cool.
so sweet. Every Swiftie deserves it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Love you.
Thank you guys. Bye.